So everybody, oh man, I don't think what's wrong with my webcam. I don't know what happened to it. I think something's not plugged in. But I got this camera right here. I just bought, and I'm paying off the balance. That's how you get your credit up. You know, you charge something and then you pay it off. Anyway, how y'all doing today? Dray Jaymes back with another video. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button and always subscribe. And comment. I don't like to read what you think because I don't give a fuck if you talk shit about me. Or if it's pertaining to the video, I would like to read it. Anyway, so, I hope shit. I gotta be well prepared here. So I got this news article, another one again. Splinter Cell director says Metal Gear Solid clear rules show the team how stealth should be done and is set rules for any stealth game. I don't know why I was fucking jumbled over that sentence, but yeah, you know what? I always like Splinter Cell stealth better than Metal Gear stealth. I mean, because it's like apples and oranges. You know, Splinter Cell is going to give you that realistic value, and then Metal Gear Solid is like, yeah, it is stealth, but it's also focused on the story and the environment that pertains to that story. You know what I'm saying? When you got Splinter Cell, it's my favorite stealth game because you get the gadgets that help you blend in the dark, and also you have the goggles. Sam Fisher got the goggles, and I always use the night vision goggles. I don't use heat. You know, the heat goggles. I don't use them. I don't use the goggles where everything is like light blue. I like the night vision where everything is green. The color of the night vision is green. You can see that shit. Anyway, yeah, and it's more realistic. I like that. My favorite Splinter Cell game was obviously, I think it was Chaos Theory. Or was it the first game in Chaos Theory? No, I remember now. It's not Chaos Theory. I did like the first one though, because that started it all. But my favorite Splinter Cell game gotta be Double Agent. That was my favorite. Alright, but yeah. I totally agree with that statement. The director of Splinter Cell was telling Hideo Kojima, but hey, this is what stealth games, like the pure mechanics of stealth. I think he was telling Kojima what the fuck it was. But I think Kojima was like, I don't think his main passion was like the stealth mechanic in the game. I think Kojima's main passion was the story. Because remember, Hideo Kojima is a storyteller, right? Every game that he made it like a movie. So I got an article right here. We're gonna read this shit. It's like 12 pop-up slides that's gonna come on screen. So Ubisoft developers working on an original Splinter Cell borrowed a thing or two from Metal Gear Solid's influential stealthy action espionage way of doing things. Hideo Kojima's 1998 action-adventure Metal Gear Solid by no means invented the act of sneaking around intricate, zigzagging levels all while unarmed, but it did somewhat popularize the stealth game genre. In general, Metal Gear Solid's complicated anti-war storyline and sometimes indulgent, always ambitious cutscenes are probably what garners the most attention nowadays, though the game's careful infiltration is what snuck into other series. Speaking to retro gamer and NC261, the original Splinter Cell director Francois Colon, reveals that team looked to Solid Snake's antics for inspiration when creating Sam Fisher's similarity. Hush Hush debut. MGS showed us how stealth mechanics should be done, say Francois, specifically pointing to a classic game clear rules that always clarify what's happening and how to react. It was a complete and consistent set of rules that set the way for any stealth game, and a Coulon, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure, continues. Removed one of its elements and the experience will be dull, frustrating, or ridiculous. MGS was perfectly executed. In what regard? No frustration. You know, when you lose and you don't blame the game for it. Things have come full circle for both stealth icons in a decade since their debut as publisher. Konami went back to the drawing board with the series of re-releases and upcoming Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, and Ubisoft is kind of trying the same approach with the Splinter Cell remake that was announced 3 years ago and has since gone MIA. While we wait for both, why not check out the best stealth games tiptoeing around? You know, stealth games have a near and dear to my heart. I like stealth games because if you're a patient person, patience is a virtue for some people. I know stealth games is born for the next guy, but it allows me to take my time and reset my way from point A to point B, how I'm going to get there, and knowing my environments so I can cross that line, you know. So stealth games is fun for me. I love stealth games, but I also like a good story also. Like Metal Gear Solid back in, I think it came out in 95, 96 on the original PlayStation. At first I didn't get it, but then I was like, oh, why am I dying? What? Why they shooting me? Like this big sound effect, and then everybody's chasing you and shit. And I died a couple times. Then my friend of mine was like, "Oh, it's a stealth game." And back in 95, 96, I was like, "What the fuck is that?" That was the first time I ever heard that word stealth. Like, what the hell is stealth? And he was like, sneaky, sneaky. I'm like, oh. As soon as he told me that, I finally beat the doc mission right at the beginning of the game. And then I saw the beginning credits show up like a movie. I was like, oh, damn. And after that, I was like, the more I played the game initially of Metal Gear Solid, I was like, damn, this game is awesome. And I didn't play the game for the mechanics, because the stealth mechanics in Metal Gear Solid 1 was not impressive at all. What impressed me about Metal Gear Solid, again, I like to say it, is the story. The storyline that had me immersed within the game. Splinter Cell is total opposite. The story wasn't that great because there's some shit that you hear on the news a lot, so it wasn't intriguing, but the gameplay of stealth, how the people from Ubisoft took that game and revitalized stealth gameplay, is amazing. But that's it. How you feel about stealth games in general? You like Sly Cooper or MGS? Yeah, MGS or Splinter Cell or Thief or whatever? What stealth games tickle your pickle? Anyway, hit that like button and subscribe. Social media links will be down in the subscription box below. If you want to see more of my videos, again, hit that subscribe button and click on that bell. I'm amazing.